We are now 11 days out from the official midterm election in this country. And you guys know, because I've been doing it for a long time, I am a big fan of looking at the betting markets, and the money continues to pour in on so many different Republican candidates. Herschel Walker is now a substantial favorite in the overall race in the Senate in Georgia. And they keep trying to attack him and throw out all sorts of ridiculous allegations. But right now, Herschel has opened up his biggest lead in months. You can go back 90 days and look at what exactly is going on there. Herschel is surging as Reverend Raphael Warnock is plummeting. And I shared today, Herschel now 5-point lead in a poll that came out from Rasmussen. Biggest lead I've seen for Herschel so far. And I said right now, and Bill Bates actually a fan of Outkick, I think his kids too. Right now, Reverend Raphael Warnock is Bill Bates, and Herschel Walker has just started to run all over him. And you know, there are a lot of crazy allegations that are out there, and that's really a sign of how desperate Democrats are in the state of Georgia, where both Brian Kemp and Herschel Walker are pulling away. Again, Herschel Walker now the favorite in gambling markets to win in Georgia, as I have been telling you he was going to win for a long time. Adam Laxalt, substantial favorite right now in Nevada. That's going to be a challenging state, tough one to flip, as is Arizona, but Blake Masters is also favored there, and Dr. Oz has taken a commanding lead in Pennsylvania. He has reversed a massive early lead that was out there for John Fetterman. And there's a good article up at NBC saying Democrats are panicked over the Senate race in Pennsylvania. And there are some great quotes from that NBC discussion, that article. I'm going to read a couple of them for you. Chris Kofinis, a veteran Democrat campaign strategist, put it bluntly to NBC. He should not have debated. Anyone on his team who agreed to a debate should be fired or never work again, because that debate may have tanked his campaign. I really question the judgment that he continued with this race. Who do these people sound like, by the way? These are Democrats telling you what I have been saying about the Fetterman-Oz race for months. Folks are pretty much freaking out on the Democrat side, Carrie Mosley said. She is a Pittsburgh-based left-wing grassroots activist. She said their team has been ignoring what tons of strategists and insiders have been saying for months. We're many, many times concerned. There are a lot of anonymous sources in this NBC News piece, but there are Terry Madonna, longtime Pennsylvania poster, said the fact of the matter is his performance was obviously very questionable and it's dominated the news. He said, also what I said, that he had never seen a debate performance this bad, and everything is falling apart for now the Fetterman campaign as Dr. Oz is rolling out to a big lead in Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is really the only state where Democrats had any chance to pick off a Republican Senate seat. And now those hopes seem to be fading. North Carolina and Ohio appear to be out of reach. Republicans are in great shape there. And now the money, and if you doubt me, first of all, you can go bet against all of these odds, right? So you can put your money where your mouth is. You can also just look where the battleground is. Joe Biden is campaigning in New York today. He was previously campaigning in Oregon and California and Washington State. These are deep blue regions of the country, right? New York, Washington, Oregon, California. Democrats are having to pour money into districts that Joe Biden won by 10 or more points because the red wave is building, and it may turn into a red tsunami. And as we sit here 11 days out, there is a great deal of nervousness as Republicans are monster favorites to win the House. The House, the question is, to a large extent, just how big is the Republican majority going to be? And now there's nervousness, like they're having to spend a lot of money in Washington State because Tiffany Smiley is on a run. They're having to spend a lot of money in Colorado because Joe O'Dea is having success. And you've got a lot of these moms, Heidi Ganahl out in Colorado, Tudor Dixon in Michigan, Christine Drazen in Oregon. Like I said, Tiffany Smiley in the Senate race in Washington that are just fed up. And Heidi Ganahl, I thought, had a great line in her Colorado governor debate where she got called a mad mom and she just owned it. She said, yeah, I am a mad mom. And I got to tell you, there are a lot of mad moms out there. And this is building. It's what put Glenn Youngkin in the governor's office in Virginia. And I think it's what's going to help lead to a Republican tsunami, a red tsunami in 11 days. Because a lot of moms who are independent voters or may not be very political at all are so fed up over schools being shut down, on the fact that their kids had to wear masks, on the degree to which a lot of Democrats are trying to mandate that their kids get the COVID shot, and they are fed up, and they are not going to take it. And this is turning into a massive, massive red wave. And the question is it going to move from red wave into red tsunami? And I think there's a very good chance that that is all going to happen.